The Ouachita Forest, often overlooked by the Ozarks to the north. This place has a lot to offer, from off-road trails that go from an easy drive to tight and sketchy, cozy campsites to meditate around a fire and recharge, and views that go on for literal miles. The only requirement to experience it is to just gear up and go. Alright, welcome back to Gear Up and Go. I'm Rick, and today we have a special guest, my little bro Aiden from North Carolina. And today we're going to go to the Broken Bow area in the Ouachita National Forest. And we just did our required stop at Buc-ee's in Melissa, Texas. So that's what we're doing. We're going to go find a camp spot in Broken Bow for the night, and then tomorrow we're going to push pretty far east into Arkansas and the Ouachitas, so it's going to be a long day tomorrow. So we're just going to take it easy today, go find a cool camp spot and just hang out. But yeah, so let's see what we can find. Anything else to say?
I don't know. You want to say hey, Mom?
Not yet.
Not yet. Hey.
Cool. All right. So we just pulled up on our first choice of campsite, and it was already a couple of people there. So now we're on the hunt for another camp spot by the lake. But right now we're just driving around, just cruising. We have a last resort camp spot marked on the map, so hopefully we don't need to use it though. Yeah. So we'll keep you posted. Alright, we finally found the campsite for tonight. I think Aiden was getting pretty tired.
Pretty hungry, actually.
Pretty hungry, yeah. But it's what is it? What break is it?
It's some trail.
Oh, spring break, yeah.
Is it?
I think it's spring break, right?
Oh.
Yes.
Cool. Yeah.
So it's spring break, and it's a Broken Bow area, which is a really popular area. So we had some time looking for a camp spot. The first one we wanted with a great overlook of the lake was taken. So we found this spot, which there's a lot of people, at least across the lake.
On the other part.
Yeah, no. But we found a little offshoot trail that had a little, I mean, it wasn't anything crazy, but kind of think that it was kind of a barrier for people to come down here. At least a large group. So we're pretty happy though. We found this spot. This will be our home for tonight. Nice lake view over there. Right now I'm trying to find out where I want to put my truck, so we could come down here.
campfire.
So yeah, we're gonna get camp set up, and you want a steak?
Yeah, I would love a steak.
Okay, we'll get some steak. So we just got camp all set up. Aiden's got his little hammock going on. You want to show us your hammock?
Sure. Little review tour.
Little MTV Cribs action.
Yeah.
So we got the
We got a little rain catcher for if it rains.
yeah, it started sprinkling on us earlier.
Started sprinkling. Got a little light sleeping bag. You know,
Oh yeah, nice.
pretty good. No pillow for my head.
All right, so you should be set up for the night.
I'm ready.
Sweet. Then I got my old faithful tent going on. Got some chairs and a nice little view of the lake. There was a fire pit here, but a little bit of trash in there, but we'll pick that up later. And for now, I got a new fire pit, a propane fire pit from Howe. I ordered it like the second they dropped, so pretty excited. Gonna try that out tonight because wood fires are kind of banned in a lot of times in Texas and Oklahoma, especially right now. So, but yeah, it's a cool little site. Here's a little view of the lake. Lots of bass boats going around. It's definitely a busy time in Broken Bow Lake. Spring break, Saturday night, but we're making it work. Making it work. Alright, we just got the Howl fired up. It's pretty cool. It's a pretty big flame for a little thing.
I thought it was really small.
I know. So then here's the adjustment right here. It's high. Ooh. We got low. Pretty good adjustment. We'll do about right there. That's pretty good.
That looks good.
Yeah. So yeah, just trying it out. So far, seems like a cool little fire pit. We got an Aiden on hot chocolate duty.
Yep. It's a lot creamier when it's with milk.
Oh yeah. What else do we got? Some Swiss Miss.
Never miss with the Swiss.
Never miss with the Swiss, alright. So we got some hot chocolate next to the campfire by the lake. I think we'll be alright tonight. have to wait on that one. Did you survive, Aiden?
My toes are numb.
Your toes are numb? What's your sleeping bag rated for?
I don't think that much. It's just it's a small sleeping bag. It didn't really cover much.
Oh dang.
It felt good for the most part.
Yeah, it got a little chilly, huh?
I thought we were gonna win.
Alright, we've got some chicken sausage going. Gonna throw some eggs in there, make some breakfast tacos. Aiden's defrosting his toes right now with a little Howl campfire. Yeah, we're just hanging out, watching the sunrise. Look at this big old tree that fell down. It's pretty crazy. It's a massive tree. It looks like it got ripped out of the ground quite a while ago because the holes kind of filled in, but that must have been a loud noise when that fell down. How's the fire, Aiden?
Pretty warm. It's trying to burn my jeans now.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's easy start. Just made some coffee. Gonna go stand by the lake for a little bit, check the morning out, and I'll give us time to turn the campfire off and let that cool down. Because pretty soon we're gonna get back on the trail and head east towards Arkansas. Not bad coffee. Good little view, Aiden.
Yeah. Beautiful.
We noticed these rocks last night. They look like really sharp or something. What did you think they're called?
Micah?
Micah? I don't know. They just look like little, I don't know, little like strands of rock or something. Kind of cool.
Flat rocks.
Flat rocks, yeah.
Flat and brittle.
Pretty good for skipping though. So yeah, just gonna keep enjoying my little coffee here. Watch this good morning view here. Aiden's got a fresh Waterloo sparkling water going on.
Yep, lemon lime.
Lemon lime. Should have brought a kayak or something. But yeah, we're gonna get back on the trail here soon. Alright, we're making our way into the Ouachita Forest. We left Broken Bow this morning and we're just pushing far east into the Arkansas and the Ouachita Forest. See what we can find. Right now we're just going down the gravel road by Gillum Lake. So just seeing what we can find. Hopefully find a cool campsite tonight and then make another steak like usual. But right now it's really nice weather and we're just enjoying the drive. We got a big obstacle in our way. I don't know how we're gonna move this log. I might have to pull the winch, we'll see.
Oh, you got it. Yeah.
You know, actually, now that I look at it, it's a little bit bigger. I don't know if we can.
I mean,
pull
it's
it.
stuck in a bunch of brush.
Yeah.
That's the main.
We could probably just pull it towards the edge. Oh. Come on, Hercules. Hercules. Nice. Cool. Yeah, still driving around. I think we're in the Ouachita. I don't know. Pretty sure it's the Ouachita Forest. Nothing too crazy, just a gravel road, but man, it is an extremely nice day out, so we're having fun. Hoping to find a good campsite tonight, and that's about it. So we're gonna keep on trucking. So I keep on seeing these pink flowers everywhere, and I see them a lot in the Ouachitas during the spring. Those ones right there. If somebody can comment what kind of flower or tree or whatever that is, it'd be a big, greatly appreciated. Starting the day's drive from the Ouachita Forest near the Broken Bow Reservoir, we made our way east about 60 miles to Gillum Lake. Our goal for the day was to explore and find a campsite within the Ouachita Mountains. These mountains are in the southwest region of the Ouachita Forest and have a number of peaks reaching around 2,300 feet above sea level, and it is about a 40-mile drive north from our current location near Gillum Lake. Got camp all set up. Got a couple steaks on deck, as always. Got my tents all put up. And then Aiden decided to do a ground tent tonight instead of a hammock.
Not freeze to death.
Yeah. His toes got a little cold last night. And we got fire going. So we're just chilling. I drove around for quite a while in the south end of the Ouachitas looking for a camp spot, and there was a long patch of just nothing, so we ended up settling on this little spot, which it's not too bad. Got some good coverage from the wind. I mean, it's right off the trail, but I was getting hungry, tired of driving around, so we just grabbed it real quick. But yeah, we're just gonna enjoy the night, eat some food, just do what we do. Well, we just finished the steaks, and now Aiden's grilling burgers. We're both a little hungry, so we're gonna have a little second dinner, I suppose. But yeah, we did a lot of driving today, just kind of exploring the map, if you will. Unlocking some new locations. I found a lot of campsites for future use, I suppose, but the plan is tomorrow we are going to go get up early, around 6 o'clock is what we agreed upon, and we're gonna book it back to Broken Bow. There's a campsite I really want to camp at, but I think yesterday whenever we tried to get there's already people there. It's spring break, so I suppose, and it was a Saturday night, so it was pretty busy. But we're thinking tomorrow's Monday night, so if we get there early enough, we should be able to get that spot. So that's the game plan. We're gonna get up early tomorrow, pack out, and I'm not taking any trails. I'm just taking the highway straight there, because I really want to camp there. It would really just end the trip on a good note. It's been a good trip, but that camp spot would be cherry on top. So yeah, we're just gonna hang out for tonight. The howl's doing real good. We both really enjoy it. Aiden's got his tent set up for tonight. He's not trying to get hypothermia. And he's on burger duty over there. Flipping patties. So yeah, just enjoying the sight in the Ouachita forest. So thanks for if you're still watching, thanks for watching. But yeah, we'll see what happens. I look spooky with the light under my face. Y'all know what time it is. We're making some hot chocolate.
Special edition with some coffee grounds in it.
With some coffee grounds, yeah. The jet boil thing's not working, so we're having to improvise a little bit. So yeah, we're gonna have a little hot chocolate for the night. It is about 7:40, so quarter to 8. And yeah, tomorrow we have early rise for real this time. And I'm gonna head back to Broken Bow. I'm just gonna say it one more time, I'm really loving this fire.
That's the last time.
Last time I say it. That joker gets hot too. The only problem with this cup is that it burns.
Yep, it's all better.
Good morning. We just had some beef and egg tacos this morning. Made some coffee. We packed down camp pretty quickly because we're trying to get the camp spot of the trip. It's the best spot that we've seen. Like I said earlier, it was taken, so we're trying to get it now. So we're gonna head over there early. It's in the Broken Bow area. It's about a 3-hour trip over there, so that's where we're going to now. All right, so we just made it to our last campsite for the trip, and it was the one that I wanted in Broken Bow. So we got here pretty early. Pretty excited that we got it because last time it was already taken, but it's a little windy, so it might be slightly rough of a night, but the view I think is going to be definitely worth it. So I got my tents all set up. Aiden's getting his ground tent going, and then here's the view. Not too bad, not too bad. So yeah, this will be our last hoorah for the trip. You like the sight, Aiden?
Yeah. It's gonna be chilly though at night.
You think so?
I think so.
Yeah, Aiden's been pretty cold this whole weekend. But yeah, I'm excited. I was hoping to get this one. There's no bigger disappointment than arriving to a camp and somebody's already there. So we got here early, claimed the spot. Hopefully nobody tries to be neighbors, but yeah, this will be home for tonight. Yeah, this little spot just has the views that just keep coming. How's the view down there, Aiden?
It's beautiful.
Got a little trail down here. Take a little gander. Hopefully the wind noise isn't too bad because yeah, there's a good little breeze right now, but man, that view is just worth it. So yeah, it is 1:30. Probably make some lunch. We're kind of running low on food. Aiden eats like a bear, so yeah, we're should have enough left for the night, and then I think for breakfast we might just, I don't know, go to McDonald's or something. But so yeah, so far Things are looking good. We'll see how it turns out tonight with the wind. It's so windy, it's trying to fold my tent in on itself. We'll see how this goes. If it gets too bad, I'll just sleep in my truck for the night, I suppose. But overlanding has become somewhat of a controversial term. To me, it simply means hopping into whatever vehicle you have and exploring as much of an area as possible in hopes of finding the best views and campsites. I definitely think we accomplished that this trip. Aiden and I were born almost 12 years apart, so we haven't had a whole lot of time to bond as brothers. Even though I feel accomplished with how this trip went, exploring such a large swath of the Ouachitas, I'm way more grateful for this time with my little brother and finally really getting to know him. Dang, sounds like right in my eyes. All right, so the trip's about to wrap up. It's the last night here. It's been a pretty long one. A lot of driving. Hope you're not too tired from all the driving, even though you slept.
I took a couple breaks.
You slept most of the time. But yeah, it's kind of more of an exploratory trip, just exploring the Ozarks, or not the Ozarks, the Ouachitas, and found a bunch of campsites and stuff like that. So just covered a whole lot of area on the map. Uncovered a lot of just exploring. So, but with that, so tonight's our last night. Hopefully tonight's not too crazy windy, and then we're gonna take off early in the morning, back to Texas, and then he's gonna go back to North Carolina. So our mom requested that we do a shout out, so that we got to do the shout out because Mom said so. So all right, so on three we'll say, "What's up, Mom?" All right. 1, 2, 3. What's up, Mom?
That's crazy.
Good morning. Just got up. It is 7:16. So yeah, we're just gonna pack up and head out. Yeah, not gonna make any breakfast or coffee or nothing. Just don't really feel like doing all that right now, so probably just stop at McDonald's on the way. But yeah, I'd say it's been a pretty successful trip. Got my retainers on, so I sound kind of weird. The view is just amazing. There's a sunrise over there. Try to do a time lapse. I think it's just a black video for the most part. I don't know how to do that stuff. I'll figure it out. Just is what it is. Yeah, last night wasn't too windy. I got pretty good sleep, so I was really afraid that the wind was gonna be knocking me around, but I moved behind these trees right here. It kind of helped a little bit. So, anyways, yeah, I'm just gonna break down camp, see if Aiden's gonna get up, and it's about 7 miles of trail to get back to the highway. Just a gravel road for the most part. I really wish I had an air compressor because it would I could deflate my tires and make the ride a lot smoother, but it'll be okay. I'll get one soon. Anyways, I'll see y'all later. If you've enjoyed this video, consider subscribing and doing all the YouTube stuff. Still trying to hit my goal of 500 subs. Also, if you'd like to know more about the trips I go on and the gear I use, make sure to subscribe to my newsletter. I go over all the details such as camp locations, trail conditions, gear reviews, and much more. The link to my newsletter is in the description of the video. Alright, y'all, we just had some McDonald's. We wanted to be a little bit lazy this morning, so got some Mickey D's, got some fuel. Now we're gonna head back home. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Alright, and we'll see you in the next one. So we just got. Alright, y'all. Alright, yeah. It's definitely a necessity. After overlanding the Ouachita National Forest for the first time, we quickly realized that we had only scratched the surface. With nearly 1.8 million acres of rugged beauty and majestic peaks, we heard the forest calling us back, and we had to answer. Alright, good morning, welcome back. I'm Rick, and this is Gear Up and Go. Today we're going to go back up into the Ouachita National Forest. Going to camp out in Broken Bow for a night, and then we're going to head up north and go to the Kiamachi Trail. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but we're going to do the K Trail Saturday, and then we're going to camp out for another night and head back. So right now I just at Buc-ee's, picked up some more breakfast, and going to meet up with Dan, and then we're going to head over there. So we just got to the trail here near Broken Bow Lake. It's at Beaver's Bend State Park. We're just going to run these forest trails for today and then hopefully find a good camp spot at the end of the day. It's about 1:30, so we have a good bit amount of time. I just stopped at a camp spot along the trail. It's right by the river. Just want to show you how much water's here. It's flowing real good. There's a stream. Flowing pretty good. so we made it to the end of the trail, but I wanted to do a loop. But the trail I wanted to loop back towards the main road is part of it's closed. It doesn't open until October, so we're not going to do that. So we're going to turn back around and head back the way we came. There might be some more difficult spots going up, so I might actually need to use four-wheel drive. We'll see. All right, we just jumped off to another trail here and gonna try and find a good camp spot for the night. I think there's one at the end of this trail, kind of overlooking the lake, Broken Boat Lake. So hopefully we can find it, and then also hopefully it's not taken. So that's where we're going right now. Tight in here, especially for a full-size truck. Oh man, it's all right though. We're gonna make it. I don't know if I can make it.
Three, two, one.
I got it.
Okay, good. I don't know how we can turn around. The heck happened here?
Yeah, we should have went right. This campsite's not the best, so we're gonna try and get one on higher ground with a better viewpoint of the lake. So
You already got you?
I got it.
Dude, that was tight.
Definitely the path less traveled, you know?
Oh yeah, I know.
Alright, so there was a fork in the trail where you could go left or right, and we went left, and it took us down to that bottom there, just full of trees and stuff. So we're going back to that fork, and we're going to take a right, and hopefully that'll take us to a nice hilltop campsite. That's the dream right now. So this trail is pretty tight, It's been slapping my mirrors in and stuff. All right, here's the right path. Man, I hope this is the right one, because I want to just set up camp and make a burger right now. So cross your fingers. This trail's already looking better though. A lot more wide open. Probably a lot more traveled, which means it's an actual good camp spot. Yeah, I like this going uphill. That's nice. It's a good sign. I will say one thing about Tacoma trucks or Jeep trucks or Jeeps is it's nice having that smaller size, because I've been getting scratched by all kinds of branches, and I can barely fit through some places. So yeah, full size have more space, more power, but kind of harder to drive on some certain trails. But we're making it so far. Give them some space. I have a bad habit of following too close. Alright. Lots of rain. Lots of water. This wasn't exactly the camp spot I was expecting, but not too bad. It'll do.
It's worth the drive.
Man, it looks like there's a fire here. All these trees are burned. Huh.
Why is there so many trees knocked down?
I don't know. Is there like a storm, or a tornado or something? Well, this is camp for tonight, so I'm kind of tired.
What do you have planned for tomorrow?
Gonna go up the Kiamichi Trail, K Trail. I don't know if I'm saying it right. Kiamichi.
I like it.
So we're gonna set up camp, make some food. I like it.
It's pretty cool, actually.
Yeah, it's not bad. big dog over here. Got the brand new Blackstone. What do you have to say for yourself, Dan? How do you feel being the big dog of camp right now? I'll just stick with my Coleman, good old Coleman propane stove. Never go wrong. How's the Blackstone, Dan?
Making a grilled cheese. Stop making it at night this time.
Are you gonna make a grilled cheese where the bread is grilled cheese sandwiches and then you put cheese in between those, yeah?
Right.
Should do it.
We can try it.
Very nice, very nice. I see the Facebook advertising got you. Just got my second burger down. We are at the campsite chilling right now. We're gonna try to make a fire, but all the wood's very wet, so we'll see how this goes. Alright, good morning. Just made some coffee. We're here down by the water, just taking in the sunrise. Dan's about to throw some bacon and eggs on the Blackstone, and then we're gonna head off to the K Trail, which is just north of here. So, not too bad. Not too bad of a morning. Just relaxing. Another day in paradise. Another day in paradise, you heard it. Looking good. Looks like, what's that one place? That, Waffle House?
Oh, the Waffle House? That place.
Yeah, those places are always good. Kind of look like SpongeBob. Just hanging out at camp. Gonna head out soon.
why you don't get a full-size truck.
All right, we made it north from Broken Bow, and now we just got onto the K Trail. So there should be, I think this is about a 5-hour trail, and then I'm hoping we can go see, there should be a fire watch tower somewhere along here. See if we can check that out. But this trail isn't too crazy, so I shouldn't really need any 4-wheel drive or nothing. But yeah, day 2 of the trip, and we're back on the trail. It's been a really good time. Yesterday it was raining a lot, but today it's perfect weather. Sunny out, nice, like 70 degrees, so couldn't ask for a better day. All right, we just got off the trail. Now we're gonna go see if we can find that watchtower. We just made it to the watchtower, and it's a little bit more smaller and a little. Don't know if I trust the structural integrity of it. Seems pretty sound. Got some big old bolts. It's not moving. I mean, it's not windy. It's a little windy up here, though. Oh. Oh. Well, there's no floor up in the tower. There it is. Whew. It's a little sketchy, but it feels pretty sound. I don't think this is OSHA approved. These aren't very sturdy. Yeah, I'm not gonna step on the wood. It's all rotted, but we made it to the tower. The wind is picking up. And there's the stairs down. All right, I'll make it down from here because there's not really much to look at, but we made it. The trail was a lot longer than expected. It took a good hour just to do the trail. But it's something you don't really see too often, especially so close to Texas. All right, time to try and get down from here. Ooh. Problem. This wood right here. Got snagged in my backpack. I guess there used to be a door, but not anymore. I'm assuming they don't use this anymore. Come on, Dan. You're a Marine, you can't be scared. I tried to find information on the lookout tower. The only thing that I could find is that it was built in 1927 and eventually was abandoned, but at one time was one of 23 observation towers used by the Oklahoma Forestry Service. The tower and some rock structures is the only thing that remains today. Alright, we just got to the tower, had some dinner. It's getting pretty late, so we're both gonna just head on home. It's getting dark pretty soon, so this trail was surprisingly pretty long. It's probably gonna take us about an hour just to get through here, and then air up and just head on back to Texas. So. We just got off the trail. It was a lot longer than anticipated, but we're airing up the tires right now and then gonna take off. Any suggestions on air pumps would be appreciated. Well, we're headed back to DFW, so it's about a 3-4 hour drive back to where we're from. So but yeah, it was a really good trip. We pretty much drove trail all day, all day today. We're both pretty whipped. So tomorrow's Sunday, so looking forward to just relaxing and just taking it easy before it's back to the grind Monday. But so this is part of the Ouachita National Forest, which if you saw my first video, that was there as well. There's still so much left to explore here. We're mostly in the Oklahoma side, which is just a little sliver. Most of it's in Arkansas, so a lot left to explore. But I'm thinking about making some trips out to West Texas here pretty soon, so make sure to subscribe and so you don't miss out. And I'll see you in the next one. Good morning, welcome to the Gear Up and Go channel. I'm Rick and this is the first overlanding, truck camping, whatever type of video you want to call it. And so we'll see how this goes. But me and my friend Dan are going to go up to the Ouachita and then the Ozarks National Forest for a couple nights. So it's a quick weekend trip. Right now I'm going to go meet him at Buc-ee's and then we're going to head up there. Alright, well I made it to Buc-ee's. I got some ice, some wood for tonight, and then I didn't meet up with Dan because we're kind of not on the same page this morning, so he's just gonna head over to camp, and then that's where I'm heading to right now. So if you've never been to Buc-ee's, it's always busy, and it does not matter what time of year or day or whatever, it's gonna be busy. But I got a burrito for $5. It's a little pricey, but they pay their employees pretty well, so I'm not going to complain. So yeah, I'm all loaded up, got what I need, and so I'm going to head over to camp now. All right, we made it to camp. It's pretty early though, so we might go check out another campsite. Just give you a quick overview of the rigs here. All right, so here's my 2015 half-ton Sierra GMC. So it's got a chassis unlimited bumper. We have a 4-inch BDS coilover lift, and then some Toyo open country all-terrains. And then we have a Putco bed rack with a Schmitty built Overlander Gen 2 tent. So nothing too crazy. But it is my daily driver, so I'm not trying to make it all too insane. And then we got the famous overlanding taco over here.
I don't know where anything's from. I thought it all on Facebook.
Facebook.
Facebook and Amazon, baby.
All right. Well, we got looks like
the cheapest overland tent out there.
Actually, these new hard shells are really nice for the price.
Yeah, man. I found this rack on Facebook Marketplace,
which we have no idea what it is.
I found my
it's got a couple mountains on it.
Voodoo. And same thing with the
the little head rack or whatever.
Found it on
Very nice. Got a couple of ditch lights. Same wheels as mine.
Yeah, that's funny.
I'll show y'all my very complex. Yeah, dude, check it out. The best truck bed drawer system you can get.
That actually got them.
No. I mean, that works pretty well. This is a campsite right here. This is in Oklahoma. Just lots of trees. But I think we're gonna stay here, make some lunch, and then maybe try and find a better campsite. It's kind of the plan right now. But there's a cool little creek I could show y'all. I'm just gonna show y'all the little river down here. The water looks really, really fresh. Kind of like a light blue color. It's about February right now. Well, it is February, and so it's not, I mean, the trees are kind of dead and leaves are falling, but it's still a really cool little creek by this campsite. There it is. Let's see if I can fall. Hopefully not. Pretty relaxing, gotta admit. It's a nice little spot. But I think we're gonna try and find something else for the night. All right, we just got to camp. Turns out to be it's actually a state park. We're looking for something more primitive, but it'll do for the night. So I'm gonna cook some burgers. Got my little grill going. So Dan's cooking burgers on his little bio light thing. It's like a electric fire pit. But we got all the tents up. And our spot's kind of next to the cliff. It's pretty cool. That's it for today. Just had my burger, 2 burgers. It is like 7 o'clock and it's pitch black, so just Gonna hang out by the fire for now and call it a day. Welcome to the second day of the trip here. It's pretty good night, not too cold. I did the diesel heater for the whole night. Didn't really need it, but just want to test it out. And I just had some coffee. And right now we're gonna make some breakfast right next to this decent view here. Gonna make some eggs, some chorizo, and some hash browns.
You want to ask for the quote of the day?
What's the quote of the day?
I gotta say, it's a pretty good day. I didn't have to use my AK.
Okay.
Something like that.
All right, let's get some breakfast. All right, we just finished breakfast. And before we take off, I figured I'd show you this cool little lookout spot. I flew the drone here yesterday when we first got here, but I didn't really show you all this little lookout here. It's really cool. Ugh. Nice little view. Nice little view of the Ozarks. Looks like there's a little waterfall down there. Oh yeah. There's a little stream. But we're gonna head back to the Ouachita National Forest over in Oklahoma, because we gotta drive back tomorrow and we don't want it to be too long of a drive. So we're gonna head back to Oklahoma and look for some off-road trails and then find a spot for the night. Well, we just got to camp and this place is pretty nice. The one from last night was okay, but there's a lot of other people because it was a state park. But this one is nobody's around in the middle of the Ouachita National Forest. So definitely glad we found this. So we're gonna stay here tonight. This is the last night of the trip. Gonna make some dinner. I'm making a steak. I don't know what Dan's making. Probably some hot dogs or something, but
Making a grilled cheese.
grilled cheese. All right. Yeah, I'll kind of show you this camp. It's pretty cool. It is pretty enclosed with trees, which is really nice. Plenty of space. Got a nice little campfire area. We got some random a horseshoe with some bones. Yeah, that's always a good sign when you get to the campsite. But it's really nice out here. Perfect weather, fresh air. Can't complain. Pretty sure this is where Sasquatch lives. Because this campsite, whoa, looks like a little knife throwing board or something. Definitely been throwing knives at it, or axes maybe. Definitely, probably an axe. But anyways, so here's the bathroom. This campsite is fully furnished with its own little bucket. I'm not gonna go in any more further than that. But looks like there's just some, maybe kind of like hiking trails or something, but this is just all forest. This is about as primitive as it gets. But yeah, that's the campsite. So I'm gonna go make my steak now. I just ate my steak. I'm done for the day. Gonna crank up the diesel heater and we'll see you tomorrow. Y'all, just left camp. Gonna head back home. Got some McDonald's coffee because it was raining all morning, so I didn't